In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful. May Allah's peace, mercy, and blessings be upon you. Hello everyone. I'm speaking to you today as a teacher from التميز Model School. What I'd like to do in this video is to present Unit 8, Lesson 1 and 2 vocabulary for grade 12 students. My advice to you, before beginning our lesson, is to prepare a sheet of paper and a pen to write down any comments after me. I hope that you find this presentation useful. Okay, let's get started now. Unit 8, Lesson 1 and 2, Town and Country. Town and Country. In this unit, we will discuss the advantages and disadvantages to live in a town or city in comparison with the advantages or disadvantages to live in the countryside or village. Again, in this unit, we will discuss the advantages or disadvantages to live in the town or city in comparison with the advantages or disadvantages to live in the village or the countryside. So, let's start now. The first questions we have today is for you. And after finishing this lesson, you will find the answer for these two questions. The first one, would you like to live in a village? Why not? Would you like to live in a village? Why not? The next one, what are the advantages of living in a village? What are the advantages of living in a village? So, now we are going to present or study the new lexical items for this unit here. The first one. The first word we have it today is almond. 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 Sesame. Sesame almond cake is so delicious you must try it. This is an example. Again, sesame almond cake is so delicious you must try it. So the word as you see in the picture in front of you is almond. 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 Here, the tree that produces a flat tail nut with brown skin that tastes sweet. This is number one. Next, we have export. 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 Many almonds are grown in different countries, mainly for export. So the word export, okay, means selling and sending out of goods. Selling and sending out of goods. As you can see here, Kuwait exports oil in all parts of the world. So we have Kuwait exports oil in all parts of the world. So export, export, export. Then we have vacant, vacant, vacant. Vacant when many people move from their homes in village to find better paid jobs in cities. The villages they once lived in are left vacant, vacant, vacant. So we have the word vacant. Vacant here means empty or having no feature, free. Okay, not occupied. After that, we have the word deserted. Deserted, as you see in the picture in front of you, we have many countries or many cities that no people live in it. So, it's a deserted city or deserted country. Many cities and villages became deserted during wars, as you see. So we have deserted, deserted, deserted. After that we have deserted here, as we said, means neglected, neglected. No one can live in it, neglected. So it's a deserted place. After that we have the word depopulation, depopulation, depopulation. The example here, wars and poverty lead to depopulation of a large number of people. wars and poverty lead to depopulation of a large number of people. So we have the word depopulation, depopulation, depopulation. Depopulation here means the process of the number of people reducing in an area. The process of the number of people reducing in an area. So depopulation. After that, here we have two new vocabularies, rural and overcrowding. This phenomenon, which is called rural depopulation, can lead to overcrowding in cities. So we have rural life, and we have overcrowding. The first one, rural. Rural here means relating to the countryside rather than the town. Relating to the countryside rather than to the town. So for me, I like to live in a rural place, or I like to live in a rural life. So the opposite of rural here is urban. So we have rural life and urban life. Next we have too many people in this photo. So it's overcrowding in it. Overcrowding here. Overcrowding is the process of filling an area beyond what is usual or comfortable. Overcrowding. So this one. After that we have socioeconomic. Socioeconomic here, rural depopulation is a major socioeconomic problem nowadays. So we have socioeconomic. Socioeconomic here is a compound word for both two words. The first one is social, the second one is economic. So it's socioeconomic. Socioeconomic here, as we said, relating to the interaction of the social and economic factors. The interaction to the social and economic factors. It's socioeconomic. After that, we have the word infrastructure. The example here, some villages are suffering from the effects of poor infrastructure. So we have infrastructure, we don't have roads, we don't have public places, we don't have public service, we don't have shopping mall, we don't have cinema, so we don't have any infrastructure for these poor places. Okay. Then we have the word infrastructure means the basic structure needed for operation. Infrastructure. After that, we have the word reverse. In some parts of Europe, the move from the country to the city has been reverted, and many wealthy people move to the countryside to escape from the tension of city life. It's reverted. So we have the word here, reverse. Reverse means to make something the opposite of what it was. Reverse. Next we have graduated. The example here, some books that students are using to learn to read are on a graduated scale of difficulty. So we have graduated means to coming from level A to level B to level C to level D, etc. So graduated means divided into different levels. Level A, level 2, level 3, as we said, or level 1, 2, 3, level A, B, C, as we said, graduated, متدرج, يتدرج. This is one. After that, we have the word public service. So we have public service here, a service that is run for the benefit of the public here. A service that is run for the benefit of the public. It's public service. After that, we have the word employment. Employment here, I have a job, I have a career, I have a work opportunity, but the opposite of this word is unemployment. We can add the prefix un before it. So we have unemployment, unemployment. Unemployment means looking for a job, need a work, or need a job. Looking for a job, need a work, or need a job. So unemployment, 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 employment, unemployment. Right. Unemployment here means the state of being jobless. The state of being jobless, without a job. I don't have a job. So unemployment means the state of being jobless. Okay, after that, this word. Vice versa. Vice versa. Vice versa here means with the main items in the preceding statement the other way around. اللي احنا بنسميها العكس بالعكس. Vice versa. Vice versa. Okay. So now we have to summarize what we have taught in this lesson. The first word we have it here today is almond. Almond. The next one we have it here, depopulation. Depopulation. After that, we have the word deserted. Deserted. Then we have export. Export. After that, we have the word graduated. Graduated. Then we have infrastructure. Infrastructure. Then we have the word overcrowding. Overcrowding. After that, public service. Public service. Then reverse. 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 Then we have rural life. Rural here. Then we have socio-economic. 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 After that, unemployment. 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 The one before the last we have it here, vacant. 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 The last one we have it vice versa. Vice versa. Vice versa. This is the new lexical items we have it today. Okay. Here we are going to discuss life in the village in comparison with the life in the city. What about the advantage to live in the village in comparison with the advantage and the disadvantage to live in the city? So many of the people who used to live in the village now live in the city. Why do you think they moved? Many of the people who used to live in the village now live in the city. Why do you think they moved? To answer these questions, we have two different opinions. One is for living in the city, and the other is against living in the countryside. So the first one is people move to live in the city to find better paid jobs. People move to live in the city to find better paid jobs. On the other hand, people move from the village to live in the city because farming become less profitable. Because farming become less profitable. No money, no benefits, no public service, no anything. So farming become less profitable. After that, the next one. What advantages and disadvantages are there to live in a city? So we have advantage and disadvantage. Advantages to live in the city and disadvantages to live in the city. First, we begin with the advantages to live in the city or the town. The first one, job opportunities. You have the ability to find job easily. Better jobs. Then we have modern life. Then we have facilities. Then we have means of entertainment. After that, the disadvantage is it's overcrowding and noise, and it's a lot of pollution there. The last one, too much stress. We have it here. Okay, this is about the advantages to live in the city and the disadvantages to live in the city. After that, what do you think? Rural depopulation lead to. What do you think rural depopulation lead to? Rural depopulation, people we move to live in the city, people we move from the countryside to live in the city, we have a bad consequences for this. The first one, it's overcrowding in the city. The first one, we have overcrowding in the city. And two, we will leave deserted countries area. Deserted country area. So this is about it. After that, we have lesson 3 in workbook. Lesson 3 in workbook. Here we have unit 8, lesson 3. Okay. The first word we have it, contentment. Contentment. Contentment here. As you see in the photo in front of you, here we have a child is feeling very happy, and we have another man is feeling very happy and impressive about something. So the state of being happy and satisfied means contentment here. Contentment. رضا. سعادة. Right. After that we have this one. It's a crown jewel. Crown jewel. Crown jewel here. This word we can use to express the most valuable thing in our life, or the most valuable thing in a topic. So we have crown jewel here means the most valuable thing that a person or a place has. As I say, for me, my father and my mother are my crown jewel of my life or family. Okay, this is about one crown jewel. After that, look carefully to these maps. In this map, we have line here, as you said here. This is a line, this is a line, and this is a line. This is a line. This line, we can call it here, or this line separate two different countries. So we can call it here demarcation. Demarcation here means the point at which one area end and another one begin. The point at which one area end and another one begin. It's demarcation, demarcation, demarcation. So we have a demarcation line between Kuwait and Saudi Arabia. A demarcation, demarcation, حدود. Right. After that we have skyline, skyline, skyline. Skyline here, the shape made by hill or building against the sky. The shape made by hill or building against the sky. Skyline, skyline. After that we have this one. Vertical. Before we take this word, we have a vertical line. This is a vertical line, and this is horizontal line. Horizontal line. So vertical means truly. This word is vertical, 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 vertical. The same amount of people occupying in a village, but in one tall building, in one tall building, in one tall building. Okay, so we have here vertical village. Vertical village here, the same amount of people occupying in a village, but in one tall building, as you see in this photo here. In one tall building. Okay. After that, we have the word. We have to summarize what we have taken this lesson, yeah. What we have taken in this lesson, yes. The first one, contentment. The second one, crown jewel. The third one, demarcation. The fourth one, skyline. The last one, vertical village. Again, contentment, contentment here, crown jewel, demarcation, skyline, vertical village expression, yes. Now we are going to study vocabulary in lesson 4 and 5. Lesson 4 and 5. The first photo we have it, or the first picture we have it here in this lesson. Here, this man seems to be shocked. Seems to be shocked, as the cat too. Shocked or surprised about something happened. So it's astounded, astounded, astounded. Astounded here means shocked or greatly surprised about something. Astounded. After that, we have this picture, yes. Guys, or both or a friend meet another friend by chance in the street. So bump into. Here, bump into here means to meet by chance. It's always great to bump into all the friends to meet by chance. After that, we have this densely, densely, densely here. Densely populated country in the world here. So we have densely, closely compacted, densely. After that, yes, it's a lot of disturbance here, a lot of noise here. So we have here disturbance, the interruption of a peaceful condition, disturbance. After that, oh, I think something wrong happened to them, yes. So I feel ashamed, or maybe I am embarrassed. Embarrassed here means showing or feeling shame. Embarrassed. Okay. After that, we have here glamour. Glamour here means attractive quality. It's an impressive place, as you say. So it's a glamour. Okay. The family and the community hub. So we have the word hub. Here we have hub. Hub here, the center of activity. It's a hub. The center of activity. Okay. After that, we have metropolis. Metropolis here means the most densely populated city. Densely populated city. So metropolis, as we have in Hawali, as we have in Kuwait, it's a metropolis there. The word narrate here, give a spoken or written account of something. So my father or my grandfather narrates and beautiful tales or beautiful stories about something happened in the past. So we have it here, narrate. After that, tranquil here means calm, free from disturbance. So we have tranquil, calm, free from disturbance. Then we have, okay, now we are going to study important idioms and expression here. The first idiom we have it here is far and wide. Far and wide means over a large area. So I travel far and wide of the world, over a large area. So far and wide في جميع أنحاء أو في أماكن كثيرة. Far and wide. After that we have حسن البصل. Yes, lively activity. We have a lot of noises. Hey, a noisy place. It's a noisy place. We have a lot of noise. It's a lively activity. It's a hustle and a bustle. Always we have hustle and a bustle in a big city. Hustle and a bustle. After that we have odds and ends. Odds and ends here means we have different things we have different parts from different things. Here we have different kind from chair, we have different kind from maybe boxes, and we have different boxes. Here we have different kind from dishes. So we have different kinds or different parts from different things. This is odds and ends. After that, pluck up your courage here as you said, make an effort to do something that frightens another one. Pluck up your courage. Pluck up your courage. So make an effort to do something that frightens another one. Okay? Examinations are coming, so I am making an effort to pass it. To do it. So this is pluck up your courage. Thank you. And I hope you find this presentation to you. See you next time. Thank you. Goodbye.